Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Spears heading left. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ricky Luvu there for the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Levis. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Levis now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Yeah, Mike 54.
Spears running behind center. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Mike 54. All right, 22, read him.
Throwing is Levis. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Samuelson makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
His first throw is an interception. Roger McCreary takes it away. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a 31-yard play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Army! 124!
A give to Spears, running right. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
54, Mike 54.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Okonkwo brings it in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 13, Mike 13.
Working inside the red zone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
49, Mike 49. Down, 49.
Levis throwing again. That throw behind his intended target. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Levis. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
It's all lined up. Falk ready to send this one flying. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He rolls to his right. Throw complete to Sinnott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Let's go now.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Cougar 19. Go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Daniels. Escapes the puck, and he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Like 13, like 13.
Spears on the give, headed right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has his man, it's Ridley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Levis here on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Levis now on 1st down. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Like 54, like 54.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They are throwing it again. This one finds Boyd. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 16. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, Incompletions follow.
Right zero, right zero.
Third and short yardage, Levis. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Daniels on 1st down. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Able to hit Robinson. Complete. Jukes out a 1-stop.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
There we go.
Levis now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Levis from the shotgun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Right zero.
Throwing is Levis. That one's complete, right side. He's got to gain a 6 there. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 4. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. And the Titans rush brings him down. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Trying again following the sack. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Running left is Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send him left out of the slot.
Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Escapes a defender. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders pushing for points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
70 Timberwolves. Tag.
Snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 29-yard line.
Come on, set.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Austin Seibert.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on 1st. Got a man. Spears has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
The score, Commanders 24, Titans 3.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Nick Folk to kick off for the Titans.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Ready?
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Let's go.
Daniels from the pistol. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On first down, here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Go.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on. Set. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets him to the 2, 3rd and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Piniero's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That throw finds Okonkwo. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Spears trying this straight ahead. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 37. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
2nd and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A toss now to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, it's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, go!
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Score! It's a Washington touchdown! The Commanders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They go play action on 1st. Catch is made in close. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it.
It's a big pitch into the tight end. And yep, that seems about right with how this game has gone. He's unable to make it in for 2, and they're still down a hefty amount. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels now against a blitz. It's taken in by Sinnott. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's on the move. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Headed out right. On the move, looking. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Samuelsville makes the play. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because...
And they pick him off again! Benjamin St-Juste picks it off. First and 10 now from the 30. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Juke the defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous...
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders are running them out of the building. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed here to Spears. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here's second and 2. Complete out to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action here. Vacates quickly left side. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of...
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. And the fake's not going to pay off as that winds up incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Ekeler. Nice cut back to the right sideline. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up!
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
Pass play coming here. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here. Throwing now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw it on 1st down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chinn has got it. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st down, here's Ekeler. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're going to toss it to Ekeler. And he gets this forward to the 19. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
Here we go, go!
Robinson on the inside give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Let's go! Ready?
2nd and 15. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Seibert's kick is up and good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 10!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pass caught by Ridley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To throw here on first down. Next time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Throwing now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set!
Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Gotta hurry this to the line. Next time they're gonna get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into